Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com or Linktree at King Simon the Numeral Beta. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the New Motivation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. Go now. The Cosmic Alignment Workshop, Sunday, May the 15th. That's Sunday, May the 15th, featuring King Simon, the Numeral Veda. And don't forget, the one, the only, Coach Helen, spiritual business and Zen Bar owner, with Blue Pillar 44, the 44 Resonator, alongside the one, the only, Elocin Ned'Rah, the modern day sage. All happening at the Cosmic Alignment Workshop on May the 15th. Go get your tickets right now at zenbar.org. That's www.zenbar.org. Hey family, this is King Simon. Don't forget about getting your new motivation session at 347-496-1022. And don't forget about the Cosmic Alignment Workshop on May the 15th. Go to zenbar.org. That's zenbar.org. That's right. We got the big event coming up, the zenbar.org, baby. Zenbar.org. Make sure you go to that website if you're going to be in the Atlanta area. A lot of mercy. You're going to have these great people. These great people are going to be on the stage. And if you want to get the live stream, make sure you text me at 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. Our doors open at 1 p.m. and it starts at 2 all the way until 7 or 8 o'clock. We're going to be turned up, family. So make sure you come on out if you can make it, or you can come on the live stream and we'll take it there just like that. And we want to remind you of the big events coming up. I'm telling ya. Woo! We got some great things coming up. Don't forget tomorrow, I will be being interviewed. Me and Elocin Ned'Rah will be interviewed by the one, the only eToy. It's an experience right on YouTube, and that's how you say it. eToy, it's an experience. So make sure you tune in to us tomorrow, May the 12th. 8 p.m. We're going to be live and direct. And of course, don't forget May 15th. We're just talking about it. The Alignment Workshop, the Cosmic Alignment Workshop. We'll be in the building, man. We're going to have a good time that day. Can't wait to enjoy y'all. I'm going to be one of the MCs alongside Secrett, but we're going to turn it up. I'm just letting you know that right now, all right? So make sure you get your tickets at thezenbar.org. And guess what? If you can't get your tickets and you got to watch us on YouTube or all that, we got a private link to YouTube. It does cost a little fee, but it's all good because we're trying to take care of the bills. That's right. Don't forget, text me if you want the live stream, 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. Text me if you want the live stream. Oh, yeah. And do remember, coming up, we got one of the legends in martial arts coming up, Grandmaster Bill McLeod, coming up on Wednesday, May the 18th. That's Wednesday, May the 18th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's right. Going to be in the afternoon, family, because he's in between the dojo workout. So, you know, he is one of the top students of the one, the only late, great Dr. Moses Powell. Ooh. And of course, you see me in the picture with him, and Mark Breland is one of his students, and also Chadwick Bosman, the late great Chadwick Bosman is one of his students, and he's promoting this big event coming up called the Gathering of the Grandmasters. Of course, you see Sifu Huntington in there. You see Grandmaster Tom Curry in there. You see Master David Hibbert in there in the building. Also, you see Master GM Anthony Muhammad. Also, you see Soke Littlejohn. Also, you see GM Grandmaster George Logan, Professor Bill, and also Siju, the one, the only Mutaka Bear, and of course, Grandmaster David James from VR Nice is going to be there, and that's happening on May the 28th from 1 to 4 p.m. in Brooklyn, New York. Make sure you go to the website. www.studymartialarts.com. That's www.studymartialarts.com. And don't forget, coming up right here to King Simon Presents, Phil Valentine. Dr. Phil Valentine returns to King Simon Presents on Sunday, May the 29th, promoting that big webinar he got coming up, of course, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you tune in for that. Dr. Phil Valentine will be in the building promoting this great event coming up called Ontology and the Metaphysical Awakening of the Melanated Mind. So yeah, Dr. Phil Valentine got that coming up. So make sure y'all tune into that. And don't forget, if you're going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, June 3rd, 4th, and 5th, guess what? It's the Wonderful Wizard of Raw. Wonderful Wizard of Raw. I'm going to be one of the guest speakers at Tassili Raw Presents the Wonderful Wizards of Raw. It's the 9th annual, and she's a number 18, so it's going to be a good one, all right? She born December 18th, so big up to her. And don't forget, I will be alongside Lloyd Strayhorn and Elocin Ned'Rah. We will be around the big Juneteenth celebration in Delaware at that great museum. It's going to be a great museum over there at Kentimere Parkway. So it's going to be in Wilmington, Delaware. And then that next day, we're going to be doing a workshop on the 19th. June the 19th, we're doing a dinner and mini workshop called Cosmic 1910 Alignment. Myself, Lloyd Strayhorn, and Elocin Ned'Rah. And don't forget, if you do want some editing services, make sure you contact Susie Script. That's right, 914-361-9467. Make sure you hit her up, all right? Don't forget, if you want to get a session with the one, the only Elocin Ned'Rah, make sure you go to moderndaysage.com. That's moderndaysage.com. Or you can hit her up at the 1-800 number at 774-4554. That's 774-4554. And don't forget that 1-800 number. And returning to Burn, I love this. They got some great products. You want to support them in any way they can. This is the business. This is what we call the Better Health Shop.etsy.com. That's betterhealthshop.etsy.com. Get them a call at 1-800-820-7822. That's 1-800-820-7822. They got burdock root. They got DE. They got, of course, monatomic gold, colloidal silver. They got all of those good things. Just go check out their website, betterhealthshop.etsy.com, and tell them King Simon told you to link with them. Call that 1-800 number and they'll hook you up. All right. They're returning now. They're here with us. All right. And don't forget Lloyd Strayhorn. Make sure you go to his website, lloyd-strayhorn.com. That's lloyd-strayhorn.com. And make sure you get his books, take his class, and of course, do a session with Baba Lloyd, all right? And if you want to take my class on Udemy, I got an introductory class called Numerovation Introduction. That's www.udemy.com, and just put in the word numerovation and you find it right there. But if you want to do the full course meal, all you have to do is go to text me the word course to 347-496-1022. Text the word course, and I will send you the details. And don't forget, if you want to get my books, you can go on Amazon and get it. And you can purchase it through Linktree at Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. That's Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. If you want to do a numerovation session with me, all you have to do is text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. Remember, numerology is applied mathematics. It's not psychic. Learn how to apply your numbers, and it will guide you. I'm telling you. And I still got this special going all the way till summer, June 21st, 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Don't talk to me, but you get a pre-recorded breakdown of your first name, your birthday, and if you have 3 questions you want to ask within this recording, this is what you can do if you don't have that amount to do the full session, all right? Before we close out, we got to give you the disclaimer. Content disclaimer. Views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. And don't forget, disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. That's right, family. What's up? Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Let's get ready for the wisdom. Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy. Yo, let me put this to the back. Hold on. All that in my front of my face. All them strings. This is Dr. Africa's shirt, man. Dr. Africa's shirt. Representing the man and the woman together. My aunt. Look at that. Look at that. That's the man right there. And that's the woman with the booty. That's the woman right there. That's the woman with the booty. I don't want to squeeze her booty like that, but that's the woman right there. How y'all feeling, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, all over the world, wherever you are looking at us on YouTube? This is King Simon Present. This is the place that anything can go on, but everything is going to be all right because I keep an energy with me. Just remember, I'm about that OQP. I'm not down with OPP, other people's property, but I am down with OQP, only quality people. That's right, only quality people. So let's go to some of the rules. One of the first rules that I like to tell you people, because we're going to live in my art, balance, justice, reciprocity, truth, forgiveness, healing, all of that good stuff. We're going to live in my art, all right? So one of the great things I like to say, this is one of the rules of my show. This is one of the rules. Respectfully, this is a troll-free zone. So trolls, please take a stroll somewhere else. Give that a round of applause. You mother-flipping trolls gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go. Got no time for that. And do remember, please like, thumb up, and share the video because sharing is caring. Oh, get out a round of applause to those people that like to share. Those people that like to share. I like you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You love to share. Also, remember the channels that we're broadcasting on right now on YouTube is King Simon Presents and Numbers Are Simple. That's Numbers Are Simple with numerovation. You can put the numbers are simple only, but put Numbers Are Simple with numerovation. We're broadcasting live in that show. And if this show means anything to you, if it means anything to you, circulate and spread love. Via Cash App at www, at the Cash App at $ King Simon 3158. That's $ King Simon 3158 or paypal.me/King Simon. That's paypal.me/King Simon. Give a round of applause to those people that have supported in the past. Yes. Yas. Like you ladies like to say. Yas. And here it is. Shout out to all those who have took the time to spread love through Cash App and PayPal. We appreciate y'all. And of course, don't forget, got King Simon Production on Facebook. We got IG and Twitter, King Simon Prod. So make sure you hit me up at King Simon Production and all that kind of stuff on IG also. And where we at? Let me see my thing, because they're going to be coming up momentarily, all right? I hope everybody's doing well out here. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? Let me check the chat real quick before they start coming on. Got 2 minutes before blue, and let me see everybody, that's, yeah, okay, conscious awareness, Jason, you doing too much, Jason. You doing took over the chat. Calm down, brother. Calm down. Relax. Let other people get it. Trina's in the building. Big up to Trina. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Enough respect to you, Jason, but let people get through. Let other people get in and do what they got to do. It's like 20 of y'all. I need y'all to share, like, and thumb up the video right now. I need y'all to share, like, and thumb up the video. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. I'm not gonna do what he does. He gonna wait till and play some screeching music. I don't do that. Like I said, I got quality people, not quantity, and I'm all right with that because the quality does show some love. So again, please like, thumb up, and share. Again, today is Minister Farrakhan's birthday. Happy birthday to Minister Louis Farrakhan, one of my teachers. Enough respect to one of my teachers. Big up to people on Facebook at King Simon Presents, at King Simon, and also King Simon Production. Happy birthday to Minister Farrakhan. Happy birthday to one of my dear friends from Born Jamaicans. Big up to Notch. Happy birthday, Notch. Big up to you. Happy birthday to you, sir. One of my old friends from Born Jamaican. Big up to him. All right. So big up to my brother, Notch. So because Notch is Born Jamaican. I don't know if y'all remember the Born Jamaicans back in the 90s, but it was my Notch and Shine. And I used to work with those two. I've interviewed those two, worked with them on stage before. So big up to those guys. And he's born May the 11th also. And just wanted to remind y'all, family, that we got, this show is mainly about what we got coming up. And if you want to get your tickets, let me put it like that. If you want to get your tickets, if you want to get your tickets, all you have to do is go to www.zenbar.org. That's www.zenbar.org, and we'll hook you up. And if you don't see the live stream link on www.zenbar.org, then you could text me for the live stream because we will be streaming lives. All right. And that's 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And, I got Dr. Africa's shirt. I got another black-owned operator. I forgot the name of this company, that black-owned operator new hat that I got. I'm trying to look all sexified. I'm looking all sexified. Well, Nedra's there licking her tongue. Go ahead, girl. Do your thing, girl. And this is she made this beautiful pendant, right? This beautiful wrist bracelet here is made by the modern day sage. Also, could give that a round of applause to all the black owned and operated businesses. The businesses. You know what I'm saying? All right, now. Okay, there's my numbers just in case y'all got problems. Let me see who's in the chat now. Trina, Jason. Okay, Jason. Be that energy. I know, Jason. To be the energy. Yeah, my energy is contagious. You know what I'm saying? My last name is Brown, so Les Brown, he got contagious energy. James Brown got contagious energy. Damn near Charlie Brown had contagious energy. Don't forget Bobby Brown has contagious. People used to buy Buster Brown. That has some contagious energy too. So you know what it is. Kwame Brown. You know how we do. We browning it today. We browning it. So the time now is 9:02. And one of my guests is already here. Let's see what we're going to talk about. Let's bring on the one, the only, this beautiful sister here right now is ready to come on. We already did a live early this morning, and this is her thing. If y'all want to find out more, this is what she does. So give her a round of applause as we welcome the one, the only, the modern day sage right here on the virtual stage of King Simon Presents. Right now, here she comes, live and direct.
Hi, everybody. Greetings.
Greetings, girl. What you up to? You all right?
I'm all right. Yep, doing good. How about you?
You look like you chilling. You out there doing your
I'm out here.
Okay, as long as you're doing your thing. Where you at? You know where you at?
I'm at my friend's ice cream store.
Well, shout it out. Let people know when they're in Georgia, where they can go.
If you are in the Georgia area in Marietta, visit 1147 Potter Springs. Lolita's Ice Cream Parlor.
Lolita ice cream. Lolita. Yes. She sounds Latin. Is she Latino? She's Latino.
She's not. She's Indian.
She's Indian. Okay, yep, I might have to talk like from let me start. Big up to the Indian family because I study Indian numerology, so I know what that is. Vedic numerology and astrology. So big up to those people that those indigo people, Indian. Yep. Those people that are darker hued that also brought the magic of numerology and astrology from their perspective alongside Africa and all the rest of them. So yeah, I study all of them. So it is what it is. So congratulations for what she does and how she does. And I see another person popping up in the background right now. I want to welcome, this is my good brother for many years. He's a twin, man. And he can, you know what's so interesting? Red came out first, blue came out last, but in African tradition, the one who came out last is the older soul. So let's give that a round of applause as we welcome Blue Pillow 44 in the building. Blue, blood clot blue. Oh, go on.
Peace to the family. Peace, y'all. Peace, love, and light.
What's up, my brother? Hey, you heard what I said? That's an old African thing. It
is.
Yes, sir.
It caused many years of arguments. Yeah.
See, white folks think because you come out first, you are the oldest, but no,
they don't get
the oldest soul. Yeah, I've noticed that towards
they don't get the narrative,
They don't get the narrative, and I have twins that run in my family, and I've seen those dynamics for over the
dynamics.
Years.
Yeah,
I've seen the dynamics, and it is deep. It's deep. How you been, brother? You all right?
I'm amazing. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad both of you made it. I don't know if Helen gonna make it because I know she in Panama doing her thing.
In Panama, yeah.
Como está usted? A los panameños, como está?
Yeah.
I got to put in my.
You see jumping into bodies of water. Yeah.
She's showing her body and putting it in the water.
Yeah. A lot of that.
Praise the Lord. She's a Scorpion.
Yeah.
Like you, sir. Like my moon. My moon is Scorpion. I think Ned'Rah, Elocin, your moon is Scorpion. Jesus, we got a whole bunch of moons and suns up in here. I like that. First and foremost, we got a big event coming up, man. Although it's an intimate event, we got a big event because whoever can make it is going to be fully served the great food of cosmic alignment, because we got a lot of words.
Yes.
Inundated. Yes, I like that word too. I need to go to the dictionary for that. But no, I'm joking. But I know this is what we're going to be doing right here, family, on May the 15th. It's a Sunday. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. Get your tickets. This is the ticket place right here. That's zenbar.org. And if you don't see the live stream tickets on Zenbar, just text me and I will send you the link to get your tickets for the live stream. Those that are all over the world that's tuning in. You know, there's something going on in the backgrounds with people. What's happening, y'all? Y'all all right back there? All right, good. Don't worry about it. Now, Elocin, what's up, girl? Yeah. I know you're in an ice cream party. Look at stuff in your face with some ice cream. I got it.
No.
Don't front. It's all right. She got some vegan ice cream.
Not today.
She got some vegan ice cream.
But she does have vegan ice cream. Yeah.
Yes, I know. That's why we're gonna show her some love in Marietta.
Definitely.
First and foremost, we got, this will be actually your first time doing a lecture in Georgia, right? Is that correct?
Yes, it is. First time doing a lecture
ever?
Anywhere. Yeah.
Wow, I'm glad to bring that. Get that round of applause, because she's really stepping out of that comfort zone. Whoa.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about. Bring that Sagittarian energy. Look, Dr. Sabi was a Sagittarius. So you know. And in the study of numerology and astronumerology, they say that the entertainment sign is Sagittarius. Some of the great entertainers was out of the Sagittarian energy. Tina Turner, of course, Red Fox, of course, Richard Pryor, Jay-Z, Nicki Minaj, and I could keep on going. Flip Wilson. Dr. Sabi was an entertainer. He loved. Matter of fact, I went to a jazz show with Dr. Sabi at the sister's place on Nostrand Avenue back in the day. So yeah, and Bruce Lee, of course, Chadwick Boseman, of course, Don Cheadle. Jimi Hendrix. I can keep on going with this list. Now I can keep on going with this list. So
DMX. DMX.
How can I miss
share the same birthday?
Yeah, y'all do share the birthday. Yeah, the 18th, December 18th. You and Tassili born on December 18th, and of course, me and Red would know. Blue and Blue would know. WBLS. Frankie Crocker was born December the 18th also, and Sammy Davis Jr. Wow. Woo! There's a lot of people going on in here. Sammy Davis was born December the 8th.
Oh, the 8th. Okay.
Yeah, he born December 8th. He's born the same day as Nicki Minaj and Flip Wilson. So yeah. And of course, Casper Holstein, born December 7th. You know that's influenced your daddy, and your daddy understood him. Your granddaddy. That's why. Yes. Yeah. So, Elocin, how do you feel about doing your first lecture with some hard hitters? Because everybody on here is some hard hitters. Now, how do you feel about that? What's going on?
First and foremost, I'm honored. Yes. I'm super honored, that I'm in a position to be able to be around some heavy hitters. But more so than anything, I'm excited. Mm-hmm. This is a personal thing for me, but I'm also excited to be able to share my knowledge with the people, because I do feel like what I have to offer is very valuable, especially when it comes to manifesting and aligning the way that we need to manifest. So I'm super excited.
Man, super thing. I'm so proud of you. Proud of you stepping out of that. And we was talking about this on IG, and she did a hypnotherapy with another Sagittarius born on December the 10th, Kendall Cobb, Aton Edwards' wife. Oh yeah, give her a round of applause. Okay. And that also helped her, as she explained on the IG early this morning. So I'm proud of her journey, and I'm proud of. And now Blue, you have a long history, brother. We've seen you on. I remember what happened with you and the police back in the day. I remember all of that. We go back from, you've been through the Nuapi, and you've studied all of those different genres of consciousness, so to speak, quote unquote. Yes. I'm gonna say consciousness. But, I have seen you grown over the years, especially when you started Seven Heaven with one of my events back in the day when Dr. Sabi came out and did his
November 14th, 2009.
2009. Hey, he even remember the numbers. Oh, Jesus Christ. How you remember that?
These are dates. These are moments and times that I will never forget.
Yes.
Just like, Sunday, this is going to be about her.
Yeah.
We celebrate.
That's right.
We as a community, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. In Simon could speak to it specifically because he was personally responsible for people's inaugural moments. You know, he has a lot of, you know, firsts on his chart and his calendar, and he furnishes stages and moments for people to have, you know, their breakout moments.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like, you know, these are the times that I remember. You know what I'm saying? So as much as like when you know, we've been doing the work. You get the work done, but the most exciting part of the work is to see new teachers come with their information, impact, you know, the community, like you said, because you very well maybe bringing a piece that's been missing that makes it click for a lot of people who need access to your information.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Spirituality, cosmic alignment, the utilization of that. It's like the Batman's belt. You know, Batman got mad different tools on his belt.
Exactly.
Grappling gonna work. Maybe I can use the hook. If the hook ain't gonna work, I'm gonna use the dart gun. If that ain't
That's right. That's right.
And we as people represent those different tools on those tool belts. You know what I'm saying? We step forth and we like, this is, you know, this superpower or access to this superpower, you know, will help you entail this or unravel or unlock this aspect of self and that aspect of self. So it's a nonstop continuous process. And I am humbled, for lack of a better term, because that word is beat up so much in the community. But the etymology of my name means humble, so I have to figure out a way to reconcile with that energy. I see my elders, my master teachers are still learning to this day, and they're still making mistakes.
That's right.
So that gives me enough ceiling room, you know what I'm saying, that I'm forever still learning. I'm still allowed to fail forward, and you know, I can still have moments to be like, like this is gonna make me happy to participate in and bear witness to. It ain't always got to be about me.
That's right.
But it always should be about the information and the people. If we're stepping in front of the people, you know, you have to put your personality, and that's a lot to ask for some members in this community to be like, yo, you got to turn it down for a minute and make this about the people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm able to do that.
You know, and you know what's so interesting, Blue, is that you know, being that I came out of the entertainment world of reggae, I remember being an opening act myself. I remember being the, you know, given that, allotted that moment to shine in front of, you know, Shabba ranks. Somebody thinking so much of me to say, yo, Simon, you can do this. Or being in front of on the first hip hop conference over there at the Citadel in Washington, D.C., the only reggae artist opening up for Public Enemy and all of them that was there at the Citadel when Haq Islam and them was doing that hip hop conference. I opened up as a reggae artist. No, not that many people was in the audience because they, you know, they was waiting for the crowd to come in, but that opening act made me, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, so I always believed in helping the opening act. That's why you've noticed, you know, I've put many new people on just to open up for certain people, and Delbert Blair, for Phil, for we put on Polite to open up for Sabi, and we put them up, you know, because we seen the light in them for what they was doing and what they was manifesting in the spiritual and metaphysic world, you know, that whole thing. You know, Dr. Africa, Malika Ali, I've put in front of there. I put in Dr. Angela. Y'all have been in front of, you know, but y'all, you know, y'all was already growing and doing y'all thing. And, you know, and then when you deal with people like A.A. Rashid, who was promoting and producing stuff, and Black Dot, and of course Brother Shabazz and Big Man and all of them that was producing, they also put in opening acts like the Roswell and all of them was opening acts. Opening acts. And now Roswell's voice is on Beyonce stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look at that. Look, you know what I'm saying?
On her music video, it's crazy.
Is you know, taking a gamble, following spirit, and you know, and like you said, knowing that the continuance always has to continue.
Yes.
So if that baton is not being passed,
that's right.
If we're not pushing the culture forward, then we have become the people who we criticize the most. You know, holding the culture back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hold the culture back. I want to always make sure it's progressively moving forward.
Big up to Monique. Monique Nicholas is in the house. What's up, Monique?
Shout out to Monique.
What's up, girl? You still got Monique Nicholas Benjamin? Go ahead, girl. Keep on.
Monique, right? Shout out to Nicholas.
Yeah, we're gonna be going over
shout
there
out
soon.
to her for providing that platform.
Yeah.
Cause sis, we might put you in the van and book you for a New York date. Get you to
No, we're going to New York.
Get you to Nicholas to do it. Yeah.
I already talked to Monique. We're going to New York.
That was the circuit. Yep. That was the community. And regardless, like again, I can't wait for the documentary to be done about the community. Yeah. Because sometimes you just have rooms of 50, 60, 70 people. Yeah. Those lectures are monumental. They made it around the world.
Yep.
They reverberated. They touched millions. So we never know. You never know how significant your moment will be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why we applaud and make room for new members of our community to bring forward their gifts. We have to be able to curate spaces for one another that are safe spaces. You know what I'm saying? We know what we represent in our families. Oftentimes we are the stones that the builders rejected. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you can assemble them, formulate them, and build a whole pyramid. You know what I mean? Right. We are still beautifully honed. Yeah. We have unique shapes. And it's not because we're awkward, it's because you got to put them shapes together to come up with the dopest of designs. And that's what we represent. No. And we all have, signed up for an assignment of a lifetime to uplift fallen humanity.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And we can't help but see that, yes, that they're taking out a whole younger generation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
I know. But hail up to Sister California in the building, also a part of that whole journey with us. Big up to Sister California.
We gonna need new teachers because they taking out a lot of the younger brothers and sisters that are coming in the community. That's Unfortunately, this is not easy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Abundance Child.
Yeah, that's another one that brought it up. Did what we brought her in and she did what she did, man. And she had Blog Talk on lock.
She had Blog Talk on lock. And that sister gave me an opportunity. She furnished me the same thing I'm talking about, paying it forward. If it was done for you, do it for others. Even if it wasn't done for you, learn from those that it was done for and do it for others. So maybe my chuckle was saying that some of these individuals did not open platforms for other people. They did not extend batons, and it became a very individualistic pursuit for power, for attention. You know what I'm saying? For access. And this has to be a community effort. You got to find somebody that you get along with. You have to find a message that you resonate with. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you're going to grow. Yeah. And it is a humbling experience. I have not found another word to replace that as of yet. So family, if you're triggered by that word, if it means something, other than to you, fill in the blanks. But that's what I have ascertained from my time in this community is that, we're occupying a space. We don't own that space. We didn't necessarily make that space. You know what I'm saying? We're passing through.
That's right.
And it's like anywhere else. Take your shoes off, have respect for the carpet, close the door after you. And turn the lights out if necessary to conserve some motherfucking energy.
That's right. Teach Blue. And that's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be doing this coming Sunday. This coming Sunday, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this, man. And Elocin, all of that, what we just said, is really in honor, respect for your new beginning. You're stepping out to do this because we all had to step out and do it. I had the butterflies in my stomach too. If my friend is watching, Katrina right now, she was on stage with me with Shaba. And my hands was like this. She gave me some orange juice and I shook the juice out of the cup. Place was so packed because that was the number one DJ at that time in the world, about to win the Grammy. And I'm in the Q Club with him. And my hand, I said, "Get me some orange juice." She got me the orange juice. I went like this. It literally,
so this was Shaba was top ranking.
Top rankings, exactly, with his manager specialist and I was there, and I just did 2 songs, and I was offered it because I wanted to see Shabba also. And at that time, my song was number 5 on the chart, and they gave me a chance, DJ Roy and all of them from Q Club, and then I had to do Flower Gone at the Arc. Arc, everybody know the, remember, not the Arc, Act 3 in the Bronx.
Act 3.
Yo, yes. Nick and the crew. And that was the first time I ever got paid. I didn't get paid at the Shabba show. Yeah. They just gave me that light, and that was all I needed. But when I went to the Nick paid, an Italian dude paid me right off the stage, handed me $300 to do 2 songs. I'm like, what? We can get paid to do this? What you talking about, son? Oh yeah, all right, I'm with this.
Like, this is it.
This is it. He smacked me right on my hand. Great job, bro. He kept it going. Rest in peace, Nick. Italian, Sicilian dude. Respect, Moorish paradigm. You know what that is. So, Elocin, it's in praise of your step because all of us took that steps.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
it's an honor.
No, it is. It is
an honor.
It is. And tell them about your journey from the Detroit. She from Detroit, with Nandy and the whole crew, all of them, Nandy crew, big up to Nandy and all of them. Tell them about your trotting from the D to coming to Atlanta and then putting on that spiritual work, presenting your spiritual work to the world now. Tell them about that journey. It don't have to be, extensive, but just break it down as a simple fashion so when they come to the workshop, they know what to expect also, please.
Okay, so just starting off in Detroit, I was on a spiritual journey there. Initially I started off down the path of Christianity, but eventually, like when my relationship with God grew, he told me like I would be breaking tradition. And he told me specifically how I would be breaking tradition. I would be out here in the streets prophesizing, which I am doing as a psychic, but I just thought it would be, God said, but it's a little bit different, so everything that God said, it most definitely planned out exactly how God said it. So eventually I felt like I was outgrowing Detroit. I've been back and forth to Georgia quite a few times, but when I finally made my decision to reroute, that was in 2014. And that's when my spiritual journey really took, a turn. It really went down the path of, like Blue said about the humbling. That's not necessarily the word that I want to use, but it was a humbling experience. During that time is when I really had to truly rely on myself, rely on my spirits, rely on overcoming a lot of challenges. It was a very challenging time, but that's when I grew the most. I faced quite a lot of traumas, but those traumas were coming up for me to identify what they were and to heal through them. And from me healing from my traumas, I'm here now. So I had to face a lot of fears, and I'll eventually go into that, but I don't want to spend so much time on that aspect. But know that, those things did come up for me in order for me to change my mindset.
And those things happen, to all of us. There's always something that happened to all of us. And Blue, you spoke on Lloyd's show, and I've heard you speak about it before, about your grandfather with the number 4 and you doubling that frequency to the 44, to the point that you even name yourself 44. What was it that intrigued you so much about your connection with your grandfather? Because yes, you are an old soul, and I also have the old soul energy that kept me connected with my grandfather or grandparents. What was it that intrigued you so much about listening to your grandfather and really wanting to apply it as you go? Because you've been through it. Y'all was called the Polo Twins. Y'all was doing all kinds of stuff, using that magic on the streets, and then you was writing, you was doing things in the entertainment. How did the 4 and the 44 follow you through all those times from what your grandfather was telling you about? Go ahead.
My grandfather to me was always like a very interesting individual. So I wanted to know his story. I wanted to have a closer connection with him. So when I would go around him, he would repeat. He was very repetitive. I don't know if he was going through a level of cognitive decline, where the elders repeat themselves 100 times in a day. But my grandfather would repeat himself over and over and over. So I had to listen. But you know, I wanted to know more. So I'm like, let me listen with my spiritual ear. Let me listen with my inner ear. Like, what is she really trying to tell me? You know what I'm saying? And he was just preparing me for something. And I knew that. I was like, well, even if it is not registering, you know, yeah, okay. He told me everything I could possibly know about the number 4, you know, but I'm like, what am I going to do with this? And I was like, I'm going to put it in my back pocket until I figure out what to do with it, because I know that it means something, you know what I mean? Because it meant something to him. So it has to mean something to me. And, yeah, you know, when that opportunity presented itself, like how you said, I was called forward to lecture. I had been in the audience for almost 10 years. You know, I laid the cornerstone in the Brooklyn lecture circuit, because I was there when Shabazz made a proclamation, and Black Dot and Brother Chris, that we wanted to create a platform for lecturers to connect with the youth, as opposed to I was the only one in those classes under the age of 40 when I was going to see Valentine.
That's right.
And he was saying that he wanted the information to connect with the youth. So we made a plan to do that. But I was doing the newspaper. I was in the music industry. So I was like, look, I'm just making this introduction, and I'm going to go over here, because Valentine also told me, he said, influence the influential. He's like, you could reach a person that could reach 1 million people rather than trying to reach 1 million. So I'm running around in the music industry now looking for artists that we can, you know, indoctrinate with this information and see how they could disseminate it amongst the populace.
Exactly.
So I was like not on the circuit lecturing for the first 9 years. I was a student, but then I was asked to do a lecture in 2009, and I would be on the bill with A.A. Rashid and Black Dot.
That's right.
And it was a lecture called Blueprint 322. And based on my research, getting ready for that lecture, that's when I encountered this repetitious series of me running into the number 44. And I was like, okay, well, now is my time to use it, because the number like literally spoke to me. It was a very attractive number. It just stood out. Damn, I was like, my granddaddy spoke about 4, but he ain't saying nothing about the 44. I was like, this could be my way of adding on that conversation that he was having with me. He gave me the foundation, which was 4, but I'm a twin. How does the twinning aspects of 4 work? He ain't go there with me, so I figured that I would be able to do that for myself. Because I was intrigued. I was attracted literally to the number. It was beautiful. The symmetry of it, the energy of it, and, you know, the whole mystery entangled with the fact that I just felt that there was something for me if I dug deeper.
And it looks good even in its different form, because I've studied Arabia, I've studied Hebrew, and the Hebrew number 4 and the Arabia 4 looks very interesting shapes, you know, when you deal with Araba and Araba.
And and it's worth noting that when I was introduced, it was through 2 different spectrums. So Rashid was studying Kabbalah, so I was reading his books, and so now they're speaking metaphorically, right? They're speaking my language. It's a little bit more esoteric.
Yes,
I am a Scorpio, so that was attracting me. And then I was reading, I got a book from a brother named Noble Ampu at the time.
Yes, my brother.
And that was Time in the Technosphere, written by Jose Arguelles.
Yes.
And Jose speaks about the Mayan prophecies. So he was breaking down the astrological, you know what I'm saying, numerical frequency as it applies to time, but as time and numbers apply to shapes, because he was dealing with the cube, the law of the cube. So this is like, when I'm diving into it, I'm hitting it on its multi-dimensional aspects. I'm seeing the number and I'm seeing the shape.
Yes.
Before long, I'm seeing the shape and I'm seeing the color. After I'm seeing the color, I'm understanding the frequency. After I'm understanding the frequency, you know what I'm saying? So
symbols.
It was the full spectrum of it, and it was very attractive to me.
And that's how you're supposed to look at it all, you know, because that's why, you know, I remember Dr. Africa telling me to look at things from a holistic perspective. And when you look at it from a holistic perspective, you'll see all of the meaning and the science in all of it, especially when it comes to numbers and all these symbols, because it is a symbol. You know, the numbers are symbols,
right?
And you can create sigils with the numbers, just like you can create it with the letters. So, you know,
So I just want to just make another note, because I was speaking about it earlier on my live, that, you know, even in the streets, the street interactions, or the time that I spend in the streets, I think that, again, I say that was my foundation for consciousness, because you had to be hyper focused and hyper aware. In my field, you know, I was a booster.
Yeah.
So I was playing cops and robbers with the police every day. So you had to be super hyper focused of your surroundings. So I was always looking for patterns in nature in that environment, right? Because you got to see who detectives are.
Exactly.
So when I got into consciousness and I had this flirtation with this number, now I'm looking for patterns in nature. So it was something that it was very easy for me to notice these patterns and notice things that was seemingly in my line of vision that, you know, otherwise I may have overlooked if I wasn't looking for it. And it's like everything was right there. I didn't have to look for it. I just had to turn my calibration 1 degree or a few degrees just to look at something different in my spectrum that already existed that I have maybe been overlooking all this time. And I think that that's a beautiful analogy just for life, period. You know, how we walk through life, we might be overlooking our happiness. It might be right in front of us.
That's right.
But we have to recalibrate ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You just probably turn this way and you can see it. Like, wow, it was right there all along.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, and you know, people that are just tuning in, we are here with two of the greats that are going to be at this great workshop that we're going to be doing, called the Cosmic Alignment Workshop. Come on out and learn and enjoy. Get your pen, pads, and paper. Bring them out, because we're there to do what we got to do to serve the community on a high capacity. And of course, yes, it does cost a price, but we're taking care of a Black-owned venue. We're getting Black-owned food over there, because they also have drinks and food there. So we're also supporting the melanated sisters that runs that, which is Sacred Secret, who cannot be on because she's in Panama enjoying the Panamanian food and all that thing there. Okay. And then, of course, make sure you go to the zenbar.org, family, if you want to get your tickets. If you can be in Atlanta for this weekend on Sunday, and from 1 to like 6, 7 o'clock, come on out, enjoy us. There's only limited seating. The place could only hold 22 to 33 people comfortably in that spot right there. But we are going to be broadcasting on a live stream. And if you don't see the live stream link, I did tell Helen to pull it up, but I don't know if she did. But if you don't see the live stream link on the zenbar.org, please text me at 347-496-1022, and I will give you the live stream link, and you'll be able to watch it from the comfort of your home, your iPhone, your Android, your smartphone, your dumb phone, whatever you got. We're going to hook you up and make sure you watch it. Now, Elocin, what is important? Now, this is very important, Elocin, because I know that your journey into doing the spiritual work and past life healing, which deals with the Akashic records and all that, that is something a lot of people are not familiar with, but they're starting to become more familiar with that. I've heard Sister Khadijah do it. I've heard different other people talk about it. But from your perspective, how do you help from a basic, you don't have to tell, because we're going to be teaching the class. So how do you help people with the past life healing of using the Akashic records and help to take them to where they have to go by doing their work? Please explain.
So I take people through a meditation or landscape through their mind to tap into their Akashic records. It's done through meditation and visualization and just belief. So, we're going to go through different exercises, painting pictures and getting the feelings together, being able to feel this information and see it in your mind. If you're able to see anything in your mind, it's possible. That's like your reality. When you develop your third eye and you can see something in your mind, that's a whole completely different reality. So I'm going to help people to align energetically to reach the Akashic records, because there's different levels to the Akashic records as well. And the level that we're going to tap into is on a quantum field, where that's the highest field, where you're going to be able to access just about anything, everything in your Akashic records, to possibly rewrite certain scripts in your life, to tap into that past life energy, to see, you know, exactly what certain past lives are and what patterns and traumas come up, you know, karma that comes up from a past life that you may be reliving in this lifetime. Because a lot of times when we face certain patterns in our life that starts from childhood, it has a link to past life sometimes, most of the time, and especially if it's something that you keep reliving. So we're just going to do some visualizations and, you know, preparing our energy before going into the Akashic records, so we can pull out, you know, the information that we need,
you know,
to be able to transcend, you know.
And I like that. I like what you just said, because, you know, everybody that's coming on and to do this workshop has a different flavor. Like our dear sister Helen, who's not here, Secret, who's going to be coming from a business and spiritual business, because her business, the Zen Bar, and the other businesses that she run, deals with spiritual aspects, but also the physical aspects of it. So she's going to help you with your finance in that way, because she also has a tax reform business. She also has the Zen Bar, which is which holds a multitude of different modalities that they do there with all the great sisters that work there. And there's sisters that running it, from the Reiki to the massage and all that good stuff. They did. I was watching Blue and Tassili over there doing one of the meditations, which was beautiful, and Adam and the whole, I keep on remembering his name because my son's name is Adam. So you know, and it's important. It's a community place that can actually, you could do lectures there and help out. Also, my books are sold there. His mother's products are sold there. Annette Thomas, Mama Pill's products are sold there. My book I just put in there, Riza Islam book, is there. I know Blue Pill is going to be putting his gold water. And as a matter of fact, I want you to talk about the website to the gold water, so people can also get that, because I take it every other night, because I know when I take it, the dreams are going to be something else, because it was Dr. Blair that introduced us to gold back in the Dizzy. And I remember I still have some of his flaky gold with me, and I just keep it on the altar just to show him some respect. You know what I'm saying? I don't even use it because I know what happened when I first used it. But yeah, that goal will take you where you got to go, believe me. And I'm glad that you do the gold water. Moving on, but Elocin, I'm so glad that you're going to come from that angle and bring that type of fire, you know, and bring that Sagittarius energy and do what you got to do to make it happen. Her life path is a 7, so I know what that is all about. But Blue Pill's alignment number is a 7. When you add the month and that number 14, you're gonna get that 7. So it's always that alignment to that spiritual depth, that you know, all my names that I ever used was added up to a 7, which is ironic. I can't make this stuff up. But you know, Blue, what is the website for your gold water also? Because, and tell them why you, and I know you and Keys are into that, right? 19 Keys is down with that. What made y'all decide to go down that route and create monatomic gold and the stuff that you created? Because you transitioned even from CMOS. You were selling the best CMOS on the north side or west coast, east coast, all around the world. Yeah, let's say all the world. Because
you know, I'm still waiting. I'm like, dethrone me already. Make me a customer. I want to order.
We was buying by lots. I mean, it was like Brownie Girl. You remember Brownie Girl used to come with her brownies? Oh my gosh, she's a Sag also. And Brownie Girl's in college. Big up to Brownie Girl. Shout out, and Malika is
fully grown now. I can only imagine.
She's
but
big now. She's just in college doing her thing, man. That's it.
Brownie Girl, you had a brand that could be possibly multi-billion-dollar right
now.
Yo,
we launched multiple businesses at those lectures, man. We launched multiple big, and I had a chance to set her up to interview her with Michael Baisden, and because the father wanted to take a daughter over there, it didn't happen. It was his turn to have his daughter.
Oh,
it didn't happen. Because Michael Baisden helped out with Cake Man Raven, and so did Wendy Williams. So
he was opening up his portal to help entrepreneurs on that amazing platform that he had access to. So we're going on 3 years, and I believe next week. Yes. I read Malcolm X's May 19th.
Yes.
So Goldwater would be 3 years old.
Wow.
I was doing Soul Gold. I think I started that in 2010, right after I started the Seymour. And it definitely was a direct extension of what I was learning at the time through Delbert Blair, through Dr. Delbert Blair.
Yes.
And bringing this information to the forefront. But I used to be like, Blair, like, you don't ever bring the product to the ladies.
I know. He couldn't
I was
travel.
like, yeah, it's like I need to, I need access. I need to try this stuff. And then, somebody in the community introduced me to the plug, and I started experimenting with it myself. And not only was I having lucid dreams and experiences, with with different aspects of brain activity, but it was around the time when I started having my encounters with whatever they call that stuff is what they call it these days.
That's right.
And then they put a new name on it. But anyway, yes. I was opening up the crevices of my mind. I was tapping into things that, they were helping me in my journey at that particular time. And I wanted to share that with other people in the network. And I asked the elder for his permission, and he said, yeah.
Yes.
So I started with that. And then when I met Keys, he wanted to expand on the business model and do some different things. And I weighed out the options, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm a person. I'm a two. I'm not supposed to be in business by myself. I'm always supposed to be in a cooperative.
Yeah, twinning.
So I've been, I was looking for partnership for a minute.
Yeah.
And he came along at the right time, offered something that was solid, and it was something that he was utilizing at the time. And he was getting remarkable results for it. He said he'd been using gold up to 4 years prior to that. He wanted to introduce it into the market as a business as well. I brought him under the fold, and we did it as a team. And 3 years later, we're here. We have multiple products. It's a beautiful family business. He was able to bring different members of his family in. And I was able to really, for myself, see how functional family business works.
Blue, what's so interesting that 19 Keys is born May the 4th, right?
Yes.
Dr. Blair is born February 13th. 1 and 3 is 4. To see how this is working out for you.
Dr. Blair is born on the 44th day of the year.
The 44th day of the year. That's right.
Yeah. So
this is working.
That's like my spiritual Baba.
Yes. Yes.
And the edification of the work still needs to continue.
Yeah.
So even if I'm doing gold in a different name, I still always acknowledge,
yes, sir,
where I got my information from, where I got introduced to the product. And my very first customer was Brother Polite.
That's right. Right. That's right.
He had a letter from Dr. York from ADX, wherever, and he was telling him he needed to get his hands on some gold at the time of Christmas. And I just happened, to have a product. That was my first transaction, and I was like, okay, we're building.
No, I mean, it just showed you how we all supported each other. The community was really working.
And we have to put that in perspective.
Yeah.
I apologize, sis, if we're going down memory lane.
Yeah. I know.
I'm coming to you. Yeah, but what we're expressing is that you're being invited into a family, a community that was really built with the principles of community intact. We had elders in the building. We had children in the building. The children could play with each other. The elders were properly fed. They were, taken care of. They was able to physically see with their eyes that the baton had been passed, so their heart was at ease. You know what I'm saying? We treated them like elders in the building. It was probably the only venue at that time that you could get the food that you were getting, high vibrational. We were dedicated to the thing that's trendy now.
That's right.
That, it's really running off the rails, and you know, and it's a, you know, as parents, you let your children go and they go out in the world and they do as they please. So it's not so much a issue of credit. It's just saying that we did things right in this community. This community continues to do them right. This community gets a lot of flack and criticism.
Right.
But I tell people, like, really put the community in perspective. You know, yeah, there have been some things that have happened, you know, in all communities, there are things that have happened, but people genuinely love one another from this community. It really is a community. Um, and it's a young community, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're going through some growing pains, you know, and we're failing forward. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're learning as we move along, but it really is a community that was built on the edification of information, the edification of our elders who dedicated their lives to forage for this information.
Yeah.
Again, not popular when the resources were not available, when the lights was not on.
Yeah.
Saying this is what they dedicated their lives to.
That's right.
We're the audience that they fed it to, that agreed that there was a value there. So
Right.
they were highly valued amongst us. And because of that particular value, we're
Mm-hmm.
able to move forward and, you know, open more doors and again, like he said, you know, bring more blessings to venues. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And again, you know, shout out to Sister Monique, shout out to Abundance Child,
Yeah. Yeah.
platform
Yes.
also belong to that. They
Yes.
also run venues that are venue owners and organizers and pillars in their community.
That's
You know,
right.
and I really have a tendency to think that at the core of what we represent, the you know, when you get past the layers of all of the other stuff, because you know we still got trauma that we got to deal with, but
There it is.
our hearts, you know what I'm saying? And our motive was always the upliftment of fallen humanity in different approaches.
Exactly. Exactly.
But
You know,
we still here doing the work. And again, not to gloat at anybody else's fortunes. Again, there's a lot of people that are tripping and stumbling and things of that nature. And if I say, "Oh, we still here," that's not, you know, like to take anything away from anybody else. It's just saying that yes, the show must continue. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
right.
Still must forge forward because there's still people that are looking for these tools. There's
That's
still
right.
coming out of the wilderness. That are still people that are waking up to this day, right? That
That's
will
right.
be able to value what we
That's
have
right.
to offer.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Blue, and Ellison, and it's so important to know the history of what has happened because we now realizing that the spiritual work of what you're starting to do and what even abundance is starting to do by acknowledging the Oris and going into her Ifa, traditions and all that, it needed to be done from an early stage for even polite for everybody and get rid of some of the trauma because he always, people like him used to always talk about this trauma that he had with not meeting his mother till 17 and he kept on saying it and his father leaving and and I can say my father left and Abundance could say she didn't have a father until she only had a stepfather and her the stuff that she used to say and Paul and of course Blue Pill talking about there and the whole thing that he had to go through. That's why they went to the street and we all had these traumas but we are still here and alive because that didn't kill us made us stronger and made us able to speak what we're saying and talk and sometimes cry. Sometimes we had to cry on air. Sometimes we had to cry in front of audiences. Sometimes we had to cry on our pillow, cry in the dark, like Michael Baisden wrote that book, Men Cry in the Dark. But women been crying, but men cry in the dark. And now they're trying to come out, and a lot of the brothers are trying to come out after all of this emotional trauma. And that's why your work, Ellison, and many other of these beautiful sisters, their work is so necessary because in this 2000 era, the so-called quote unquote 2000s that we're in, in the flow line of numbers, the 2 represents the circular part of it represents the woman, and the linear part represents the man. There's a connection there that has to be done. So yeah, the women are being propped up now, but it can't be in a perverted way. It has to be a supportive. The men got to support it, and then that curve is like a hook. Y'all got to pull us up. This is where that's the flow line numerology of it. People don't understand that. Although it's a feminine energy, but it has the masculine and feminine as the top flow line energy. That's another system of numerology that a lot of people don't study, how the line flow to create the 2, or how the 3 have the curvatures of the 3 and the 6 and its curve, and why they call feminine numbers, or from those angles and that perspective. So it's about the balance, and there's the hook, or that circular, or that circular premise deals with also the feminine energy, and why the feminine and the feminine energy has to support each other, and the masculine energy has to support that woman as she's climbing. But at that same time, you have to pull us up now, because in the linear energy, men was just ruling and doing their thing. We was just doing our thing, and we kind of dropped the ball, So now it's time to, and this is the right time for us. And I think Blue and you would agree that this is our dispensation of time. We are the ones for this time to make sure that the young and the youngest of us get what they have to get to move on, and then pass on the gauntlet. What would you say about that, Elocin, especially from that spiritual perspective that you deal with? Please.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. This is the rising of the divine feminine, as a lot of people would say, that nurturing energy, that energy that's here to help heal humanity. So especially when it comes to the younger generation, we are entering into a new cycle.
Right.
The world, where we can't really focus on fear. We got to operate in love moving forward. So, we're here to do that work. We're absolutely here to do that work.
Yes, and we and like what's a Blue, what Sabi used to say, healers need healing. He always used to say that. I was like, Sabi, why you keep on? Everybody's calling you the healer, and he'll say, I'm not the healer. I am not the healer.
You say, I'm the sickest of them all.
Exactly. He's the sickest of them all.
I'll tell you something.
As he goes smoke his weed, of course. That's my brother, Dr. Sabi.
They want to, they want to put you on this pedestal, and you like, my boots got dirt on them.
Yes.
Don't let me muddy up your pedestal.
That's right.
But yeah, the healers need healing. And I mean, even if we would step back and look at it from an energetic, place and position, like take I was a quote unquote essential worker. I was in front of people that were categorized as quote unquote sick every single day, right? Somebody knew was coming through that had symptoms, and you dealing with it. I'm spraying silver, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. My spirit, my Ori, was like, are you really taking the necessary time out to heal, to clean and cleanse? Or are you just, what are you chasing? What are you looking for? And I was like, I just want to be of service. Right. But, spirit is like, but you have to serve self. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you got to make sure that your immunity, and that immunity is a shield. It's an energetic shield. And if you have any gaps in that shield, then that's what allows, those ethereal organisms to creep in, almost like sentinels in the Matrix. So you got to be fortified. You have to know what your thresholds are. You got to know your energy in order to be an effective healer. Because only you know when your levels are low. And if your levels are low, you're not effective. Then you become counterproductive. You start pulling from the person that's coming to you for help. I seen it.
Energy vampire, like.
Yeah, like you become the Superman in Bizarro world. You just you know what I'm saying? In a different spectrum.
Okay. I like how
health is a spectrum. It's an energy. You know what I mean? And I've seen people go dark and not even know it. And because you could go from a helper to a hurter quick.
That's right. And hurt people hurts people.
and not even know that, you know, your intent could genuinely have been there. I'm holding space. I'm holding space. Do you know when to tap out though? You could so much before you go and dump, because people will come to you and dump the bucket on you. Especially in this community, especially post what we went through. You don't have no idea what they're coming at you with. You know, people got stuff, they like, oh, you hit a whole space, I got some stuff to leave you with. And then how do you convert that? There's a whole side to that, and that's being taught enough. So the Abundance Child, I'm sure in the systems that she is learning through, they teach you different methodology about how you can transmute. You have to be an alchemist. This is serious business. You dealing with people's like waste. You got to deal with waste management. That's a whole science. And then you got to clean up and be able to come out sparkling. Like
yes.
And people, they take client after client up trying to play catch up. I'm like, bro, that's how you clean. You know what I'm saying? Take a client a day, rest up, heal up, because then you got to go to sleep. You got to go in your rest state and your astral to even show you what that was. Oh,
that's right.
The G that you came in contact with today, yeah, you need to jump in a river to break off or whatever.
You need to do some spiritual work, some bath, and some bath.
You don't even know where it came from because you saw 5 and 6 people in a day. It's just like, it's not advantageous if this is something that you're looking to do in a long run term. If this is, and especially if you're looking to protect your vessel, and like, okay, you gotta put protocols in place, and know that, you know what I'm saying, you don't gotta chase no clients, you don't gotta chase no cash. It's all gonna be there.
It's all gonna be there.
That's true.
That's true.
It's the people waking up and they gonna want your services eventually. But if you're effective, you know what I'm saying, and your name resonates, like the sister Khadija, you'll be booked for a few years.
Yeah. Yep.
That's deep. I mean, that's absolutely real. Everything you said, I totally agree with you.
That was spirit. That was for you.
Oh, Ashe. Thank you.
You know, but because it's real. It is real. Because I'm booked months ahead right now. And it's like, yo. And it's because I keep on doing it. You know, Khadija takes her time to, you know, she got to, and I go hug tree, climb trees. I do all of that now, you know, especially while I'm out here. I got to go, you know, I took a spiritual bath last night. I was like, yo, something to go take a spiritual bath, put some peppermint in it, do what you got to do, stop playing. Right. All right, good. Okay, boom. Then the next dream, I was talking about it this morning. Tyler Perry come in my dream, coming to a warehouse. Somebody's showing me a warehouse that I need to do something. Tazariak has his own moving company. He's moving my speakers and stuff into the. I'm like, yo, what the hell? And then when I when I looked in the new, but I was about to call him and say, yo, you need to form your own moving company or something. You know what I'm saying? You know, because all them big dudes, they need work. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, and I might just call him. But when I start looking, you know, I start consulting the numbers and I say, yo, Tyler's born 9/13, the same day as Ian Levon Zahn. I said the 13 is that number of power and dominance. I start looking at, and then I look at Tazariak number. He born January 18. I said, oh, finish what you start. Make sure you create and do that. I'm looking that's what's telling me, because I'm looking at numbers. I'm not even looking at them no more. I already see what they are. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, ooh, all right, I see what's happening. And then I told Elocin, and boom, she, you know, I said this certain work, and you know, I'm like telling her like, ooh, I can't do that right now. I need to wait until, you know, because there's a lot I need to still deal with to get to where I gotta go with, because us healers got to help each other in multiple ways. And like I said, healers heal. Heal people, but hurt people. And those are real. I hear Charlemagne always say that, hurt people. When you gonna say heal people? We don't need to keep on saying hurt. We got to change the narrative and show that what Sabi was saying and what Ma said, what your mother said, what all of them been saying, Dr. Africa, Queen of Four, they kept on saying this to a Philip Valentine, all of them, Dr. Gars, all of them kept on, Dr. Blair, everybody kept on saying it. Over and over and over and over and over again at these lectures. Did we get it? Yes, we got it. but are we willing to apply it to the best of our abilities? Some of us are scared. I can admit at times I'm scared. I mean, I got attacked. I got attacked by a wolf in my dream one time, right? In my lucid dream, Blue, and Elocin, and every time I woke up and went back to sleep, he kept on attacking me. So I said, you know what? F you, get away from me. And that's when it stopped. When I said I'm going to stand up to it and fight this thing, because you gotta sometimes fight those. Go ahead, talk about it, Elocin. I know you could elaborate why that could have happened too. Go ahead.
As far as
me stopping that wolf and stopping from him to attacking me and dragging me, because he kept on lying. And I said, you know what? I'm tired of this ish. I'm gonna stop him, and that's it. Rich talked about that on his channel. He had that years ago. Yeah, he talked about that he had to keep this monster kept on attacking until he said, "Man, F you, monster. I ain't gonna let you do this to me."
Someone else spoke on that too. I forgot exactly who that was. Who said like once he faced that wolf,
Brother Rich. Yeah, Brother Rich did.
Was it Brother Rich? I thought it was someone else.
Oh no, Yusuf, Brother Yusuf on his show also did the wolf. Yes.
That was an aspect of him, though.
And me too, right? And
exactly.
I realized, right, exactly. It was me.
So you was facing yourself,
and that was some of the stuff we have to face, man. And because to get to the bliss part of that spirituality, you got to go through that sword. It's coming to you. It's coming to you. Like they talk about with Kemet, every time they show these those movies with Indiana Jones, every time they're going into these places, they're sword swinging and all that to get to the prize. You gotta face your fears to get to the prize. Go ahead.
One thing I want to say with that, a lot of people run from those darker aspects, but going through those darker aspects and accepting those darker aspects of yourself, you become more empowered. Yes. Because that's still an aspect of yourself. You can't just cast yourself out. Just from my personal studies over the years, I came across a passage in the Nag Hammadi, if I'm not mistaken, where, Jesus had the abilities to summon demons. And, we do have that power we have power over, especially when you know what it is. You know its name. You can call it by its name. You have power over it. It doesn't have power over you. So, we just got to know who we are, face certain aspects and not be afraid of it.
That's right. And that's what Bobby Hemmett said. That's what another Sagittarius used to say, Bobby Hemmett. Woo, he used to say that too. Another Sag. He born November 28th. Yeah, another Sag. Used to drop it like that. Big up to Brother Panic also, because Brother Panic drops it too, drop it like it's hot from his perspective. And I told Brother Panic to his face, I say, yo, your teachings made my numerovation better. And that's what I told him, because I was willing to open up to it more. Because sometimes, back in the day, coming out of that religious mind, Paul, Blue Pill. Call him my man, Paul. Blue Pillar. I wasn't able to accept and receive Bobby because of the cursing and all that. You coming out of Nation, we always had a clean cut, the whole clean look. But when I was able to clear that and say, you know what, he's just like Richard Pryor to me. I learned, I used to love Richard Pryor. Let me cut through the cussing and see what he's saying. And that's when I got it. I said, oh, yeah, that's it. Richard Pryor's a Sag also. Go figure. Born December 1st. Again, I got it caught. So, this is our last thing, people. We're not going to stay on long. I'm not one of the people that do 2 and 3 hour videos. I like the hour, keep it simple, because our people have attention span. We got attention span is problematic with our attention span. But before we finish, family, I just want to make sure that people understand that we got a workshop coming up, not only here in the ATL at the West End with our beautiful sister Secret at the Zen Bar on May the 15th. We're doing it live and direct with these beautiful people that's on with me. Of course, gotta big them up. They did such a wonderful job on here. Y'all did such a wonderful job. And Blue and Elocin, man, I want to thank y'all. And of course, Helen doing her Panama thing. Big up to her. Also, we heading over to Delaware with Lloyd Strayhorn and Abundance Child. I'll be over there in Juneteenth. I know you're coordinating, Brother Blue. You're coordinating the Juneteenth here in Georgia, right? Just want to make sure you're helping out with that.
Yeah, the Juneteenth out here at Centennial Park.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't be here, man. I would love to have been on that stage and have some fun, man. Woo! Just to help out. But next time, I'm saying we living here now. Blue, tell them your website, my brother, and your how to get in contact with you. I think through your IG and all that. What's your website? I can type it up in here if you want. What is it?
Goldwater.com. I got my Goldwater code on today.
Okay, gold E, right? Water.
Yeah, GOLDEW.
Say that again. It kind of messed up. What you said?
GOLDE.
Uh-huh.
WATER. Yes.
.com, right?
Yes. Goldwater.com is the site for the Goldwater products.
Right.
CosmicDust.com. COZMIKDUST. You can get some drip over there. That's the site that I share.
Okay.
With my lady, she got some fashion as well.
Hey, Virgo.
Yeah.
My girl, she born the same day as Brother Rich. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also there it is. We got goldwater.com and Cosmic Dust. That's how you spell it. CosmicDust.com. And of course, Blue Pillar. People can actually go to your IG with your name, Blue Pillar 44, correct?
Yeah. Type the whole name out. I have a lot of clone pages.
Yeah, I noticed that because I've been sharing that.
So if you're trying to find me, Instagram, after they make you go through a questionnaire, they're like, "You sure you want to follow this guy?"
Yeah, they kind of shadow banned you a little, right?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, because of the I tried to share your page. I knew your original page, so I thought you did what RZA did and created a new one.
You can't follow me. You can't do a lot of things, but nonetheless, truth prevails. So
that's right.
That's right.
We at Blue Pillar 44 on Instagram or bluepillar44@gmail.com. Right. If you have any inquiries that you want to send my way. Yeah, that's about it now. We got a Discord thing popping off with the Netaverse and Ledge and everything, but we'll be back and we'll do a show after the fact about all that good stuff.
Right. Well, and of course, Elocin, the Modern Day Sage is your website, www.themoderndaysage. And of course, all your IG is right there. Yeah. ModernDaySage.com, of course. And you got a 1-800 number. Say that real quick. 800.
It's 800-774-4554.
4554.
Yep. 774-4554.
All right, I know I got it right here. Boom. She got them 9 in the back there. I see those 44s and all the 4s. We looking at all of that. Blue seeing that. I see
77s, you got 40.
She got a whole lot of stuff going on. Yeah. She got the shebanger. That's right. Woo-hoo.
Right.
Because all that was on the other side of that number. So she got master numbers because you finna get you a master reading.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Master reader, right?
That's exactly.
Remember, we time unfolding on itself. So speak from that space, right? Project yourself 10 years to the future and tell people who you are from that place.
Mm.
Yeah, right.
Because quantifiably, you are that person. Even this time unfolded on itself. So it's like, you're gonna get to that place in that space. You will reach mastership of your particular vocation. So, speak to that, own that.
Thank you.
That's right.
I receive that.
That's right. That's why that's why you on these panels, girl. That's why you on these.
I want to share, like, on my About Me page. I actually like the title of it. It says a woman of great wisdom. And this is like when I first started. And now, as I'm developing that woman of great wisdom, I'm starting to see those characteristics for sure. So I appreciate that. That's real.
That's right. We don't fish by putting the pole like right down, right? We cast it.
That's right.
Well, if that's the case,
gotta cast them spells.
Right. That's right. That's right.
You gotta cast to the future. You see yourself being a master of this craft, and that's where you should always speak from, operate from that place and that space, and you'll be surprised.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's
well received. Thank you.
That's right.
But I appreciate. Thank you, Brother King Simon, once again for opportunity for us to see ourselves.
Thank you, brother. Thank you all the time. And now, we're here, man. We got work to do. Brother Rich is here. Elocin is here. Everybody's in the building. So we gonna tear this place up. We gonna bring this up to a whole nother level. We climbed that mountain for a reason, y'all.
Right.
Climbing mountains for a reason, to get that energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what the Confederates are doing. Like Dr. Valentine said, that flag is really ours. We just need to know how to use that Confederate flag.
How about that? Yeah. They don't want to have, huh?
I'm loving it, man. So they can go ahead and do what they want to do. I can care what they. Matter of fact, if they having a party on the mountain, I might even be there. Just to show them.
They need a hug, man.
I ain't scared of you. I'm here. Oh man, I'm gonna wear my Confederate flag from the African perspective. I'm gonna show y'all. Hey, Lee, I told y'all. I'm
up there rocking flag, snatching it. Like, give me my flag back.
Yeah, don't give me that.
Y'all got your own. Like, show me your shit. Where your shit at?
Yeah, give me my swastika back. Flip it back to where it's supposed to be.
Your emblem. Got all these people out here spooked to something that you picked up that don't belong to you. That you don't technically even know how to operate.
Give me my cross back. Let me make the universe
Give me
happen.
my flag back.
All of that.
Give me my flag back.
That's right.
Emblems back.
All of that.
Give me my totems. Give me it all back. And what do you have left?
Not a thing.
Hey, no, let me stop.
They got them mountains. They got the mountains. They got them mountains.
Give me that back.
I know, right? Because according to J.A. Rogers, we were there before they was even there. So I'm like, okay, thank you very much. Give that mountain back too. Let's go. Yo, Blue and Elocin, thank y'all very much for being a part of the journey right here. Enough respect to both of y'all and what y'all do. And before y'all leave, man, I just want y'all to say this prayer with me, man. This prayer, because I'm definitely gonna run my commercials after this, but Dr. Blair's prayer. This is his prayer that he gave to us back in the day. Elocin, you're gonna say it first. Can you see it, Elocin? Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. I just want you say it, then Blue, and then I'm gonna close it out and finish it. Without. And I want us to say it from the heart, because Blair gave us this prayer over 20 years ago to just express to us what we need to do as far as understanding please universal creator, what it is. So Elocin, please start off, and we'll let the ladies go first. Send that feminine energy out there. Go ahead, sister, please.
Absolutely. Please, universal creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth in your love now.
Blue Pill, please say it from your perspective. Say it, please, because he gave it to us.
Universal creator, I know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me in this planet in which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth in your love now.
And I'm going to close it off with the last, and I'm saying it in a unified manner. Please, universal creator, know in our hearts that we love you. Please protect us and this planet on which we live now. Please open up our minds, our spirits, and our souls to receive only truth and your love now. Dr. Blair, thank you so much for those prayers that you even said that can heal immunity, according to what he said. And I got the original one. I got the original one that he gave me back in the day. And he says, let me show you what it says. He says, join millions of others. Recite this prayer at 12 noon and at sunset daily. It may also be recited anytime you feel the need for mental and spiritual strength. Directed prayer via concentrated mental focusing will create a spiritual calmness and balance, which will strengthen your physical immune system. We fight not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and spiritual wickedness in high places. Dr. Blair wrote this years ago, and he gave this to me, and I just copied, and I got that picture from this website. So big up to Dr. Blair. Man, he already looked into it, and he's seen the immune system. The immune system was going to get hit. He's seen something. So I've been saying this even through this whole plan stuff. I was saying this stuff, and it helped me get right through this whole thing. So, Dr. Blair, thank you very much. I dream about him often. And every time, Blue, I dream about him, I'm in a classroom with him. He's always teaching. He loves. So again, thank y'all very much for being a part of the journey, man. And I can't wait to see y'all. We're gonna be together this weekend, and be safe, be strong, and stay focused on whatever you're doing out there, and be safe getting home. If y'all not home, be safe getting home. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Give them a round of applause, family. Love and light, love and light, love and light to the family. Go ahead. That's our brothers and sisters, man. Whoa, what a powerful build. What a powerful build. What a powerful build. Oh, man. I'm so happy that y'all was able to stay with us and enjoy this beautiful event. Oh, man. So don't forget, we just had, of course, Helen couldn't make it on, but it's all good. Helen will be at her shop when we do this thing on Sunday. So if you can make it, come on out. We're going to enjoy ourselves. It's called the Cosmic Alignment Workshop because we're going to learn and teach you how to align yourself cosmically to be your very best self. And it does take work. We all are putting in this work. We're all doing what we got to do. Remember, make sure you go to moderndaysage.com. Make sure you hit her up at 1-800-774-4554. Don't forget, go to goldewater.com. That's goldewater.com or cosmicdust.com. Don't forget, if you want to get those Zen Bar tickets, make sure you go to zenbar.com, zenbar.org, zenbar.org. And remember, you could text for the live stream. If it's not on zenbar.org, text for the live stream at 347-496-1022, 347-496-1022. What? It's all about the Cosmic Alignment Workshop. Also, guess what coming up? Guess who's coming up next, baby? We got our one, the only professor, martial arts legend, Grandmaster Bill McLeod will be here on Wednesday, May the 18th. That's Grandmaster Bill McLeod will be here. He is one of the top students of Dr. Moses Powell, the late, great Dr. Moses Powell. You see him in the picture with Chadwick Boseman and, of course, Mark Breland. He also trained Mark Breland in martial arts. He also trained Chadwick Boseman in martial arts. So, yeah, he is the real deal when it comes to that. All that stuff you see Chadwick do in the Black Panther is between him and, of course, Maurice Crump. Big up to Maurice Crump in the ninjutsu style also. They're promoting this big event coming up, the Health and Wellness Seminar, Gatherings of the Grandmaster. Gatherings of the Grandmaster. I wonder where he got that from, okay? Because I know Professor Phil Valentine, Dr. Phil Valentine used to say Gathering of the Masters. So guess where they got that from? All right, now stop playing. And guess who's coming in on the 29th? We got Baba Phil Valentine coming up on May 29th. Baba Phil Valentine will be coming in on May the 29th, promoting this big webinar coming up, Ontology and the Metaphysical Awakening of the Melanated Mind. That's right. And don't forget, if you're going to be in the beautiful Atlanta area, West End, it's the 9th annual Wonderful Wizard of Raw. I'll be one of the guest speakers, and I think Blue is going to be speaking also. That's going to be the 9th annual one, so we're going to be there live and direct from June the 3rd, June 4th, and June 5th. We're going to be there, and then we'll be in Delaware, family. That's right, we'll be in Delaware for the Juneteenth celebration beyond Juneteenth. Rock is going to be there. L'Oreal Mustafa is going to be hosting, and Abundance Child is going to be there, and so many people are going to be there. We're going to be there, and then the next day after that, we're going to have the big Cosmic 1910 Alignment Workshop with Lloyd Strayhorn, myself, and Elocin Ned'Rah, June the 19th at the Drop Squad Kitchen in Wilmington, Delaware. Dinner and mini workshop. Remember, dinner is included in this mini workshop, so make sure you're there. And don't forget, if you want to do any script, get your book and author, you want your book to be edited in any way, make sure you call my sister Susie Script at 914-361-9467. That's 914-361-9467. And don't forget, support Ned'Rah, the one, the only Elocin Ned'Rah. She is dealing with the spiritual consultation, past life healing, Reiki sessions. She got all her bracelets and jewelry and all her products. She does her thing. You want to book her? Make sure you go to her website, www.themoderndaysage.com. And don't forget, Better Health Shop is back in the building. Make sure you hit up Better Health Shop. Shout them out. Go support them. Go show them some love. They got monatomic gold. They got all the burdock root. They got sea moss. They got all of this. Get them, hit them up at 800-820-7822. That's 800-820-7822. And tell them King Simon sent you. Believe me, they got great products. And don't forget my teacher, man, the world-renowned astronumerologist himself, Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. That's Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. Get his books, take his classes, make sure you get his newsletter, and make sure you show him some love. That's my brother. And don't forget, you can get his classes on Udemy, but also my classes on Udemy. Numerovation Introduction. That's Holistic Numerovation Introduction. And if you want the full course meal, all you have to do is text me course to 347-496-1022. Text the word course to 347-496-1022. And don't forget, you can get my books on Amazon, but you can go through Linktree to get it directly. Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. That's Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. And you want to do a numerovation session with me, all you have to do is text me your full name and date of birth. Remember, numbers are numerology, is not psychic. It is applied mathematics. Learn how to apply your numbers and they will guide you. Remember, I do have a waiting list going into the end of June going into July. So if you're patient, I'll hook you up. But if you want to do the spring special, guess what? You can do the spring session. The spring special, 10 minutes and 10 seconds, pre-recorded. Answer 3 consecutive good questions you may have with your name and your birthday attached to it, and then we'll rock it just like that. Make sure you read the flyer carefully. All right? All right? Content disclaimer, got to give it to you before I leave. The content disclaimer, the views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. And disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Thank y'all very much for being a part of the journey. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh and speak some knowledge. It's the kind of knowledge you will never get in any college. So it's time for us to say bye-bye, Hotep, Shalom, Assalamu alaikum, Airi, Islam, peace be unto you. All right. Family, I love you. I respect you because I love and respect myself. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Be strong, be focused, and be your very best self. All right? Peace. Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovator. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. Go now. The Cosmic Alignment Workshop, Sunday, May the 15th. That's Sunday, May the 15th, featuring King Simon, the Numerovator. And don't forget, the one, the only, Coach Helen, spiritual business and Zen bar owner, with Blue Pillar 44, the 44 resonator, alongside the one, the only, Elocin Ned'Rah, the modern day sage. All happening at the Cosmic Alignment Workshop on May the 15th. Go get your tickets right now at zenbar.org. That's www.zenbar.org. Hey family, this is King Simon. Don't forget about getting your numerovation session at 347-496-1022. And don't forget about the Cosmic Alignment Workshop on May the 15th. Go to zenbar.org. That's zenbar.org.